The no contact rule. Let's talk about it. In today's video, I want to talk about what the no contact rule is, why is it so much important, and what to do if your ex reaches out to you during the no contact period. Now, one thing I've realized is that people will always try their utmost best to get back to someone after a breakup. But if they must do this, I want them to do it in the most healthy way, in a way that doesn't require anything special to get somebody back. In fact, I want it to be all about their growth, so much so that even if the relationship doesn't get to rekindle, that person can always move on very strong. We all know in the wake of a breakup, things are rarely clear. Our ex may reach out to us and we may also find ourselves reaching out to them. There are all manner of ways we try to engage with each other. So the no contact rule is a 45 days of a complete detoxing from that person, giving the person a 45-day space. No texts, no messages, no calls, no visitation, no sex, no connection at any level whatsoever. I know the no contact rule idea, especially if you're watching this video from a place of an excruciating pain, is the last thing you want to hear, is the last thing you want to do. But trust me, if you must salvage situations like this, then you have to be disciplined enough to adopt the no contact rule. In the days or weeks after a breakup, we go through an emotional phase of pain, ranging from severe to mild depending on the person involved. So the no contact period is so important at this moment, firstly because so that we can have space, so that we can begin the healing process. This might not just take 45 days, it's likely to take significantly longer than that. The space we afford this person gives us the opportunity to have a clear head, because we are consistently reactivating the breakup wound each time we talk to the person. The second reason is that so that we don't say things which are impulsive and we get to regret. Now, in an immediate aftermath of a breakup, we are in a highly emotional, highly volatile state, and there's a propensity for us to say or do things we wish we haven't said them. Number 3, when we do things like that, we might push that person further away at a time where deep down within us, we actually want the person to be reconsidering the relationship. The more we lay all our panic, all our hurts, all our vexation, all our anguish, all our fears on a particular person, the more likely we push them away rather than bringing them closer. Number 4, the no contact rule leaves room for misery. You may be having your own painful journey, but the space away from somebody allows them to think about where you are, what you are doing, the manner in which you're moving on. When somebody breaks up with you, they are no longer entitled to know anything about what you're feeling each and every day, about your journey. Your journey is no longer their journey. It's a separate thing altogether. So the mystery could actually be a good thing. Number 5, the no contact rule raises the stakes for the person who broke up with you. After a breakup must have happened, if your ex stays in your life, constantly texting you, constantly calling you, and you're always there to respond to them, they will never feel the actual pain of the breakup. They made this decision, but they'll never feel the stakes of having made that decision, because there are no consequences. Them having no consequence or having no stakes whoop the effect of the breakup, or to put it in an appropriate language, dilutes the effect of the breakup. So, what you have to do if you are at the receiving end of a breakup is to go through a period of space, a period of no contact, so that the other person actually feels the magnitude of what they've done. They actually feel your absence. They actually get to understand that there's a person in my life that I've lost. There's a relationship that is no longer there. If you keep contact with your ex, you are not giving them the actual picture of what life could be without you in it. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. This is is the time you have to do the hardest thing in the world, which is maintaining your standard when it's so difficult to do so. I know the thing you want most in the world right now is to hear from that person who ended the relationship, because to you, hearing from them feels like hope. And in that moment, there's a snap to attention effect. If the person messaged you and you become obsessed, you're thinking to yourself, what do I say? What do I text back? And you start investing. Let me tell you what you're doing. You are just reopening the breakup wound. Listen to me. The person who broke up with you should not be contact you for no reason other than, I'm sorry for my action. I know what I did to you was terrible. I want you back. But if they are sending you anything less than that, then it's a selfish text. It's a disrespect to you and a disrespect to your emotional well-being. Breakups are not easy for the both person involved. So most times if your ex messages you, it's not necessarily because they want you back. It's just because they want to soothe their pain. So if your intention of replying is to rekindle the relationship, that responding might likely never make it to happen, because you're creating safety for them. And once people are safe, they become more relaxed. Once people are safe, they become more comfortable. Once your ex realizes that you are always there for them, it takes away that real motivation for them to change anything. Let me tell you something. Know this. It is not your job to actually make them feel good about their decision. Your job is to go away and heal yourself. The no contact period is when the walls go up, and during this time, the only thing that goes through, the only thing that's worth your time as a conversation is a genuine expression of intent from your ex to try to make things work. Okay, I'm huge on this, that nothing you do after a breakup that's intended to try to win somebody back should be at odds with what you should do to move away from them if they never get back. In other words, the strategy of actually rekindling a relationship with that of moving on and be happy with your life if they never get back are actually the same thing. I'm deeply sorry if you're in pain right now, because breakups is one of the worst feelings ever. But we are together into this, and the healing either way starts now. My name is Gordon Patrick, and thanks for watching. Please, if this video has been helpful to you in any way, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up, as it's going to help with the YouTube algorithm. Until then, I love you guys a lot, and I bring you nothing but love from my heart.